Dear candidate, I'm teacher Adam. Welcome to my math class. Today we're going to solve questions that basically deals with rationalizing the surds. This is a common question in IGCSE extended paper. It's in rare circumstances you will find it in core IGCSE exam. So basically this is for all extended candidates who are doing math extended. This is mainly for students who are doing math extended. Majorly the surds, dear candidate, majorly for those students who are doing surd exam. For those students who are doing the surd exam, you basically need to understand how to rationalize surds. Like rationalizing surds, I've already taught you in the previous class. I said to rationalize means you are supposed to simplify the denominator, removing the square root from the denominator. Very good. So today we're going to solve exam style questions in this unit of surd. They say rationalize the denominator. 1 over root 2 plus 1. So we have an expression here. So our idea, we know what is the same formality, the same expression in this one. The opposite term, it will be root 2 minus 1. That's it, multiplied by root 2 minus 1. Then here we say this is a difference of 2 square. A difference of 2 square. When you expand this, so when you expand this, the bottom one is the same as if you're starting with the denominator. We say root 2 plus 1 times root 2 minus 1. So we have root 2 plus 1 times root 2 minus 1. So we say they are the same but with a different sign. This is the same as just simplifying this, expanding that, like square that. Square root 2 times root 2 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. This is it. Or you can expand this, multiply everything by root 2 times root 2. What do you get? You get 2. Root 2 times 1 is root 2. And then negative 1 times root 2 is minus root 2. And then negative 1 times 1 is minus 1. If you do this, root 2 1 root 2 minus 1 root 2 is 0 here. You basically get 0. And then you remain with 2 plus minus 1. 2 plus minus 1 is the same as 2 minus 1, which is 1. So you have to understand a difference of 2 square. And then from there, we come on top. 1 times root 2 is the same as root 2 minus 1 over 1, which the answer is root 2 minus 1. That's how we have simplified, and we get our answer. Imagine, as simple as it is. And you see how questions are easy. And these ones are non-calculator. They normally come in non-calculator paper. So, and then rationalize. This is simple. 5 over root 2. Just multiply by root 2. Multiply by root 2. Root 2 times root 2. We say when you have root a times root a, you get a. So you have root 3 times root 3 is the same as 3. The square root simplify them. They simplify themselves, and then you keep just the number the same. So the same here. So we have, if you're doing that, so that means we have 5 root 2 over 2. That's your answer. As it is, you will be able to rationalize. Then we can have another question, a different format. They say expand 1 plus root 2 times root 3 minus root 2, and then give your answer in different format. Okay, so you've been given this kind of question. Expand 1 plus root 2. So here they wanted you to understand the concept. This is algebra, quadratic equation. How to expand these questions. It's simple. Just multiply 1 times 3. 1 times 3 is 3. And then 1 times negative root 2 is minus root 2. And then root 2 times 3 is plus 3 root 2. Then, so we say That's it. And then root 2 times minus root 2. So root 2 times minus root 2 is minus 2. So you say minus 2. That's it. And then we have 3. We have 3 minus 2. Collect 3 minus 2 minus root 2 plus 3 root 2. This is simple. So 3 root 2 minus 1. You get, so here we get our answer as 1. Then minus 1 root 2 plus 3 root 2 is the same as plus 2 root 2. Then if you have this of 1 plus 2 root 2, this is the answer. So they say write it in the form of, the answer should be left in the form of a plus b root 2. And this is it. So where a and b are integers. So what's our a? Our a is 1, b is 2. And we get our correct answer. You can as well try to see if you are correct. And that's how questions are solved, as simple as it is. And another option you need to understand, maybe you can come up with a different question that's a bit hard. The same majority of them, they have the same idea. You apply the same concept. You can start with the top, you can start with the numerator, you can start with the bottom, and the idea you need to simplify. Like for example, let's say express, you've been given a question, say express root 3 plus root 12 in the form a root 3, where a is an integer. Where a is an integer. So you have this, express root 3 plus root 12 in the form a root 3, where a is an integer. So you can expand root 3 plus square root 4 times 3, and then simplify root 3 plus root 4 times root 3. Then root 3, what's square root 4 is 2 times root 3. Then this is the same as root 3 plus 2 root 3. So this is the same as 1 root 3 plus 2 root 3. You can easily simplify that. If you add, you get 1 root 3 plus 2 root 3 is 3 root 3. So a, where a is an integer, so a is 3. You can get that. And you simplify as simple as it is. And then let's do at least one very hard question. That maybe majority of students say, hey, this one Mr. didn't teach us. Let's say solve this. Say show that 2 root 6 over root 5 minus root 3 over root 10 can be written in the form, show that this one can be written in the form c root d, c over root d over 10, where c and d are integers. Simplify. So here you simplify ones, just start with ones. So for example, here I'll start 2 root 6 over root 5. Then I'll multiply with the root 5, multiply with the root 5. And then here, my answer will be 2 root, remember 6 times 5, you can put them as 1. Remember in the first law, and then here it will be 5. So our answer here will be same as 2 times 30 over 5. So we have 2 times 30 over 5. That's the first. Then we go to the second one. We have 3 root 3 over root 10. So multiply by root 10, multiply by root 10. What do we get? We get root 30 over 10. Now, very good. Now here, it can be simplified in this case now. Here we have 2 times root 10 times 3. You can as well do that. And then over 5, which is minus root 3 times 10 over 10. Let's see. Let's try to solve. We can as well simplify first on top. We can as well simplify first on top so that we can get our exactly answer. We know 6 times 5 is 30, or 10 times 3 is 30. So we only have those two options for us to get 30, table 30. And we understand that if you analyze on top, you will have this. It's the same as 2, we can have 2 root 10 times root 3. That's on top over 5. And then minus root 10 times root 3 over 10. Only that. And for us to be able to solve this question, we need to have common denominator. So what are we supposed to do? Very good. What are we supposed to do in this case? So in this case, we can find common denominator 10 and 5. What's our LCM? Or if you don't know, you can just say multiply by 50. 5 times 10, you get 50. If you don't know common denominator, so you can say 50. And then say 50 into 5 is 10. 10 times everything inside. 2 times root 10, 2 times root 10 times 3, if it's that, and then minus this one 10, 50, there is 5, so minus 5 into root 3 times root 10. That's it. And then let's put it as 1. If you do that, it will be 20 20 times root 10 dot root 3. Everything is over 50. Now they are same. Minus 5 root 3 times 5 times 3 is minus 5 root 3, and then 20 root 30 is just the same, minus 5 root 30 over 50. Because they're same, you can take away 20 minus 5 root 30. You just say 20 minus 5, and then root 30 over 50. What do you get in that case? 20 minus 5 is 15 root 30 over 50. Then simplify. You can simplify by 5 outside. Simplify by 5. 5 outside, what do you get? You get 3 root 30 and then over 10, because 5 everywhere, because here it will be 5 and 5. And then your answer, simplify, you get 3 root 30 over 10. Dear candidate, in this topic, you'll have different questions in different angles. Kindly stay connected, and if you have any question, you can ask you can put down your question. You can write the question in our YouTube channel and ask. You'll be answered from wherever you will be. We'll try to explain to you and make sure you understand, even at your home setting, or whether you are at the hospital, whether you did not attend the class that your friends did when you are sick maybe, or because of any emergency. So we are here to make sure that we bridge that gap. Stay connected as our app is almost done. I'll be ready, and all teachers from Adam's side will be ready, waiting to make sure that you understand all the unit. Au revoir. See you in the next math class. Thank you.